welcome everybody to Demo0Crazy. Jesus. Sorry, that Oliver cat has been messaging me like a motherfucker just today. Anyway, so as I said, welcome everybody to Demo0Crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on Amazon Music, YouTube, and of course Spotify. We have rather strange developments. For instance, like, I'm sure James Dean joining ICE is to revive his dead career.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain.
Dean, I thought it was James Dean. Fucking
Wrong Dean.
James Dean is dead, bro.
Oh wow, okay.
And they didn't really have issues with him.
Yeah, people still talk about his movie, that one movie with the motorcycle scene.
Wow, the one movie with the motorcycles. Anyway, Dean King, yes, he was Superman in Lois and Clark, and then he was in a bunch of dog movies.
Well, there's a big caveat that it's interesting that local news or even news in general is glossing over a big thing that MAGA hasn't brought up. One of his first roles, I specifically know for obvious reasons. One of his first roles was in a gay movie. He was literally making out with Andrew Keegan. There are sex scenes. They're comical sex scenes, but sex scenes.
That's awesome.
So how the hell has he been representing this and nobody went back and look? And the kicker to all this too, which would make it funny, you know how to get away with murder, right?
Yeah.
You remember Frank, right?
Yeah.
Frank was the main character of that movie.
So he was the one having the sex scenes with Dean?
Nope, he was the one that was friends with Dean, who was trying to have sex with Andrew Keegan.
Wow.
Oh.
So,
yeah, I guess I don't remember past his Superman days. I didn't really give that deep.
That's what I was like. Most people don't remember his old beginning stuff, and he hasn't talked about it because it would fuck up all his reputation he has now.
Oh yeah, because he has such a sterling reputation now that he's joined ICE. I mean,
in MAGA he probably does, but he won't if they remember that.
Yeah, but then again, they'll probably fake the whole, oh, we're accepting of all cultures. Idiot. Anyway.
Bullshit.
No, he's an idiot. Did you see that?
Lindsay is still in the closet, even though there is no closet. It's a see-through glass panel.
Oh, no, there's reports out there that Lindsey Graham's like Trump administration people told her, people like, yeah, Lindsey's gay. Like, oh, no shit, duh. And water's wet.
You're in a deposition now. It's in legal documents.
It's just amazing on that front where it's just like, I don't get how there's surprisingly a lot of LGBTQ people that are for the Republican Party. Like, I know about the log cabin Republicans, but I mean, come on, man. Like,
yeah, you would have thought they would have fell off over time, but they just disregard the fact that they're that until the moment it's brought up.
Yeah, and then now they're bringing about fucking probably gonna overturn gay marriage.
Yeah,
and it's like, and then when they bring it back, Kim Davis, I was like, how the fuck is this bitch back?
Well, one of the most recent, when they come back into session, Supreme Court over in October, one of the cases they're supposed to be looking up is regarding the banning of the conversion therapies.
Oh, so they're definitely going to bring that back. They're definitely going to bring that back. Like, here's the thing. Like, I've learned for most of this stuff where it's just like, oh, no, they're just reviewing it. It's like, that basically means they're going to overturn it because they got the numbers and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So it's going to be some rough times.
Well, yeah.
Real rough times. And then there's still people out there like, I don't regret my vote for Donald Trump. I got deported. People got deported. I still don't regret it. Oh, I'm gay. They're going to overturn it. I still regret it. Bro, really? That's so you don't admit that you were wrong? You're just going to keep going for this? Like,
at that point, it's fine. They could just not have regret. That's cool. I'm not going to keep asking.
Yeah, no, I'm done asking. I'm done like, you know what? At this point, I'm just like, yo, I'm black. We've been writing this shit all the time. Let's have fun and watch this shit. Where's the popcorn?
Yeah, I mean, like that one. There was like a Trump supporting married couple that got detained by ICE.
Oh yeah, I had recently saw that. But they still are. They're. I guess how can you put it? They finally broke free of the cult because of that. Because now they're starting to actually think about everything he said stuff. So to be fair, they at least broke free mentally.
Yeah, well, you got that one guy.
Smartest, at least they realized they didn't make smart decisions.
You have that one guy who. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying. I think my mic has been muted this entire time.
Oh,
I've been talking. Yeah, no, it's the leopards eat my face party. They're like, I voted for leopards eating everyone's face, but I didn't know they would eat my face. Like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because as much as I want to be like, look, you made your bed, now you have to sleep in it. Like, it's still not fair for all the innocent people that it's hurting, and so I don't know. It's hard.
It is. It really is. Like a lot of people that are just getting swept up. They're just regular rando Joe Scumblefucks that are just trying to live the day to day. Really is.
No, I agree. It's fucked up. It's messed up stuff on there, but it's one of those things where it's like you guys need to experience the stove being hot, and hopefully you're smart enough to wake up, and then eventually we can just take back the country, and then we'll just be like, okay, hopefully you learn your lesson. But you still got people like the guy who created that Trump burger, who's like from Syria or whatever. He got fucking deported, snatched by ICE. Yeah. And he's still on board on there, and I'm just like, bro, you're selling shit for
anyway. Because number one, why would you slap his name on any of your stuff and think he ain't gonna come for you? You did not give him a direct cut. If you had sent him a cut, if you had said, "Hey, I'm opening this in your honor. By the way, 68% of the proceeds go to you," yeah, nothing would have fucking happened. You tried to make money off his name. That's why the fuck you got deported.
Agreed.
That is the only reason. Because he would have let you celebrate him, but you didn't give him a cut.
Right. But it's like, sir, but I can't. Do you not know how the restaurant industry works? Like, something must profit. Bro, he doesn't know how anything works. He bankrupted a casino.
He barely knows
multiple casinos.
3 casinos, dude.
It's like, how do you
mess up a fucking selling steaks?
Yeah.
Steak,
it's meat that exists in the world already, and you failed.
I mean, he tried to sell them at Sharper Image. I remember as a teen being like, I don't want to buy meat from a place that sells massage chairs. I don't trust that meat.
Right? It's like, you guys don't have a refrigerated section. It's like you don't have a refrigerated section here at Sharper Image. How are you keeping it cold?
Yeah. Well, as much. Well, I hesitate to bring this up because it means I have to say something good about the Trump administration. Yeah, no, because he's actually coming down hard on like Visa and MasterCard over the censorship debacle, especially with Steam games and shit. I know.
A broken steak can be right once a day. I don't know. Is that even like him though, or is that just his administration?
He did sign an executive order saying he'd start going after them. But I don't know. I mean, like, I'm sure
that's a crisis. The administration talked him into it, type thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's that, but it's like it's a thing that he created. Like he's like these Republicans, like we don't want. You're trying to get rid of porn in certain of these states, right? And they thought like this would be a great issue for the people. And Trump's just like, well, I really don't give a fuck about this because I use this shit all the time. This is an easy issue where I can just control the people that are underneath me for easy points. Like I did something. He didn't do anything. Like he always takes the low hanging fruit.
Yeah. I'll agree to that.
Well, and even now, like even with the tariff policies, in terms of metal, because I had learned the other day, almost all our metals we need are tariffed, except gold. Gold is the only thing that's not being tariffed.
Really?
Yeah. And sadly, immigration told them he should tariff gold because gold is coming in, so he could get a cut, but he didn't. But he's tariffing every other metal.
Oh, that's because what was it? Because I thought was Germany and one other European country wanted to take a lot of the gold deposits that we have here.
Well, and then you're giving away I say "our" in quotation marks, rare minerals, because technically Ukraine worked out the deal with us. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, what are we keeping? You're acting like we're going to make American-made stuff, but what are we keeping? Because if we need to get something, how do you think we're going to get it if you're tariffing everything coming in?
Yeah.
But that's like the weird part of it is like, we all know he's all this about the coin, right? But he also know that the people that are backing him are like a lot of these billionaire tech bros like Peter Thiel and all that shit. They want the rare minerals so they can keep their fucking AI machines going. So it's like, why are they allowing him to fucking fuck up their own money plans? Like, this was part of their plans, right? Or they're just like, let's do this, and we're executing the Project 25, where it's like we're basically gonna let Trump become dementia, get him 25th Amendment out of there, and then put JD Vance in there, because that's why we have this fucking guy out here on vacations nonstop. And I thought everyone didn't like Kamala because she wasn't doing it as the vice president. What did Mike Pence do as the president? Vice president? What has JD Vance literally done as a vice president except put his foot in his mouth?
Made all the countries unify to hate him.
And fucked a bunch of couches.
Like, he's like on his, 15th fucking vacation? He's just like, every time he's like, he's back. Oh, no, he's on another vacation. I'm like, don't these kids have to go to school?
And recently in reporting, and due to her own interview, his wife hates him. She hates the fact that they're in the middle of this because she blatantly complained, like, he doesn't cook for me anymore, and I want to just be able to go to work and focus on my career. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's great for, the first lady of the vice president to be saying, I hate it here.
I mean, Vance used to directly bitch about Trump like 5 years ago, and then he just did like a complete heel turn on that.
Oh yeah, he called him Hitler.
Well, it's not just hit, like tons of when Trump was campaigning the first time, Lindsey Graham absolutely fucking said this guy's an asshole and blah, blah, blah.
No, I mean all of them. Like, he shat on Ted Cruz's wife and everything. Like, I'm sure there's no loyalty beyond the fact that like they just need him to succeed in the modern Republican Party.
Yeah.
Oh no, they basically just put their fingers in a wind. And they just realized, like, okay, well, this is where the power is. Yeah, I'm going to look like a punk to go back, but I'm going to do this for this power and stay in this cushy job because I can't do anything else. And even after when you're finished being like a senator or whatever, and you can easily go on book tours and do speeches, they realize, like, bro, no one wants to hear my speech. No one wants to hear my books. So I got to stay here as long as I can and grift.
Yeah, we're past the age of political books. It used to be a thing, but now they've just milked it out to a horrible.
Because what kind of book is Ted Cruz going to be? Like a book called Somehow I Managed, and him shrugging his fucking.
It's going to be a vacation guide for like the best Mexican resorts.
Whatever it is, it's going to be good toilet paper because I ain't reading it.
Yeah.
Right. It's like his hillbilly.
Like you know where those books will be? Those books will be at every airport place that's not in the U.S. when there's a disaster.
Yeah. It's like the hillbilly, because the whole couch fucking thing originated in the hillbilly allergy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, nobody read that fucking book. I mean, like, who the hell wants to read that book?
Well,
there's a movie version of it.
What?
Yeah, because he sold
Ron
it.
Howard is directing it.
No, it's already out. It jump scared me a few days ago on Hulu or Netflix or whatever.
Just like, hey.
The weirdest part about that is like, okay, so much of MAGA is basically resentment because they think that a lot of Democrats are coastal elitists and all elitists. But it's like, but every person that you vote for being your representative all went to Ivy League schools. You have a fucking Trump businessman who inherited and has had a silver spoon and hasn't had any hardships. And it's like, yeah, we're going to show them we're not about elitists. Why you're just voting in elitists? And a guy, JD Vance, makes a book about, hey, I was basically elitist, but now I'm co-opting hillbillies like I'm one of y'all. Like, no, you're not.
I mean, Trump himself is like the most elite, like Hollywood nepotism baby of all time. Like that was a bitch about like Hollywood and liberals and stuff. And then Trump was like besties with Oprah, and he had his own TV show, and like he was in WWE, and like I don't know.
No, he had all these opportunities and stuff on there. It was just at one point, I think it was probably like late 80s, 90s, all of his fucking shit that he was kind of doing to keep being rich. People didn't want to invite him to Hollywood parties anymore, all that shit. And he never got over that shit. Yeah. And then don't get me started on Obama. He just thought, like, who the fuck is this guy? And then he's way better. That's why he keeps harping on this fucking Nobel Peace Prize. Like, they keep trying to bring up this Nobel Peace Prize. Like, give it to me. Just give it to me. I want it.
So sad. He's just collecting awards. It's pointless because he has Olympic medals for things he didn't do.
I mean, speaking of the Nobel, did you hear what Hillary said this last week?
I don't.
No.
I heard. I saw. Let me put it to you this way. I was like, I saw the first 3 words. Hillary Clinton says, and I skipped because it's
yeah.
Because
she was Pokemon going to the polls, and no, yeah, she was like, if Trump negotiates a deal to end the Ukrainian war, he should get a Nobel Peace Prize.
Girl, don't give them ideas.
Yeah.
There's no way. I mean, there's no way that's gonna happen unless Putin wants it to happen, and that doesn't mean Putin has another fucking agenda.
In order for that to happen, they'd have to find her email server. Fuck that noise.
And I mean, the last thing I really remember about Hillary Clinton saying was about us black people being super predators. And I was just talking to a coworker the other day because we were talking about Alien Earth, and I was like, yeah, I was actually going to make a fan fiction movie called Predator versus the Super Predator, where the Predator comes into the hood and the Bloods and the Crips have to band together to stop the Predator.
I'd watch it.
Yeah.
I need Leprechaun in the Hood to make a guest appearance.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
In all the liquor stores, it's fine. I'll work
we
with
talked about that because we were talking about that, and they started going Fast and Furious, and I was like, good, they're trashing it too, because they're saying like, have you noticed
like,
that all
that safety?
He's like, I was like, how you notice all the movies that Summer X they go to space, Fast and Furious go to space, Jason X is space.
Okay,
that's going to be your safe zone checker from now on. Walking in a room and being like, Vin Diesel is a good actor, and then waiting, seeing what the reaction is.
well, yeah, you know what? If they said. If they said what?
I said I'll let you finish.
Oh, I said if they said Vin Diesel was good in Iron Giant, I would give it to him.
Okay, yeah,
I'd say he was good in the Iron Giant. But you know, as much trash as you give Fast and Furious, etc., Roblox deserves more trash because this really did piss me off.
Oh,
yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
With Schlep?
Buried.
I mean, speaking of predators, with To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen is on board with the whole Roblox thing now too.
Yeah, no, because okay, for those who don't know, Schlep is a YouTuber. He goes after predators that are on Roblox. See, the thing is, Roblox and Minecraft both are just kind of sort of synonymous with those types of predators that go after kids. And so Schlep, he actually does that whole To Catch a Predator thing on Roblox. Thing is, Roblox banned him for it. He wasn't doing anything illegal. He was cooperating with the authorities, etc., etc. It's just that Roblox. So Roblox decided to ban him for promoting harmful content. Now, why did Roblox ban him? Honestly, here's the thing: they wanted to protect their bottom line. That's essentially it. And they don't want the bad PR. Roblox, CP, that's a netty no-no. Were they right to do it? Absolutely not. Can they do it? Technically speaking, yeah, because their terms of service. In their terms of service, they could use like the harmful content very vaguely. It's a scummy tactic, but they can do it. Am I defending them? No, I'm just saying what it is. I'm still mad that they pulled that on him because Roblox, especially Roblox, has a huge CP problem because there are those types of people that frequent Roblox hard, and Roblox is mainly geared towards minors, which is why it's kind of taboo if you say you're a YouTube, if you say you're a content creator and only do Roblox or Minecraft. Hell, they call if you do Minecraft content on YouTube, you're technically called like what is it, Minercraft or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not happy with what they did to Schlep. That he was a guy that was actually trying to do the right thing. But like that can't happen because people can't do the right thing no more in the times we live in. So fucking stupid. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about that specifically, just because I really don't like the trend of, I guess, like predator catching content. I haven't seen like Schlep's content specifically, but there's I know that there are a lot of content creators that just sort of like use it as an excuse to go out and just beat someone up on camera.
Yeah.
And then oftentimes it sort of like interferes with the actual investigation. But yeah, Roblox is, I don't know, they're doing weird moves in general. I guess last month the CEO started doubling down on wanting to make Roblox a more adult-oriented platform, including like a dedicated dating site for people 17 and older.
Okay. Nope.
Yeah, that's like putting a strip club next to like a playground. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird because it's like, well, if you know most of you people are young people on there, what's stopping them from doing the dating sites? And then other people's like, oh, we're on here, we're all on the dating sites. Like you said, like it just gives excuses and defenses when these people actually get caught. Or like if they get beat up, now they might get sympathy and get off scot free. And it's like, no, we need to actually stop these people. Law enforcement need to get off their ass and actually do this instead of this bullshit minorities, other fucking shit, like this other shit that's actually happened. You can do this and take credit for it, and people will like it. It's like right there. Instead of trying to make up phony crimes, you can actually go after people. But you're too afraid that, well, eventually they'll shed a light on my past deeds. Well, you shouldn't have been doing that shit in the first place, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a scummy tactic. It really is. It's
Yeah.
But why the hell a dating site for Roblox? Get out of here with that. That's so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that is going to move forward anytime soon, though, luckily, because this last week, I know Louisiana, the state of Louisiana, filed a lawsuit against Roblox, and apparently there's like 300 other open lawsuits. So they've kind of got a lot of stuff on their hands. And then apparently their stock has dropped like 16% this last week as of yesterday. I don't know about today.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I saw when but like even though it's 16%, have you seen like their stock price is still fucking high.
It's still high, but the sad thing is, like, even when you get like these stock plummet, it's like, okay, well, the board be like, well, let's move in a different direction and then fire our CEO so we can kind of like gain back some stuff in the public. The CEO still walks away with like $100 million fucking golden parachute. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think the shareholders are gonna fire the vote to fire the CEO anytime soon, mainly because the CEO is still leading the company, and the company is still making a ton of money. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Bob Big-Eared Kodak was still CEO of Activision Blizzard, even during that sexual harassment thing, was dogging the fuck out of him, and still dogs the fuck out of him.
I think that's the problem with most of the world is like the problem with our capitalism mindset is just like, oh yeah, hey, this creep might be doing horrible shit. Oh hey, our president might be doing horrible shit. But you know what? We're making money off of this horrible shit. So we're just gonna keep going until eventually it pisses us off because it wrecks our own bottom line. Like such a bad mindset.
Of course,
Hmm.
it's a bad mindset. It is a bad mindset. But the fuck, it's still a mindset that mindset's not gonna go away anytime soon. It's never gonna go away. Like as long as because the only reasons why the CEO would be fired is if they were caught doing something extremely fucked up, i.e., the Papa John CEO. Even then, he tried to worm his way back in, but like it was too late. Shaq took over and said, "Fuck you," um, or they cause a massive amount of money loss, like THQ did back in the day with that stupid UDraw tablet when they decided to port that shit over to the PS3 and Xbox 360 for literally no reason. Yeah, so fucking corporal, like that's the corpo life. It's worse. It's just it's thug life, but you still walk away with money regardless.
No, it's like what they say is like it's just business, nothing personal. That's like their favorite saying.
Mm-hmm. Fucking A. But in terms of like taking things personally, and I don't know how to take this. So, San Diego Unified, they're gonna ban cell phones. However, a bunch of parents don't want that shit happening.
I mean, okay, I understand this on two different levels. Like, I understand the idea that kids are so distracted. I've seen some particular video, little ones, where it's like how much distractions and hardness is take for teachers to keep children's attention on there while they're texting, watching videos, all that other shit. But if you ban the phones, the problem is because we still got school shootings and all that shit.
Yeah.
And if that happens, what are you gonna be like? Oh yeah, so their children's last words, or they couldn't call for help or anything, is because we locked their phones away for the day, and that's gonna be even worse. And you can see those stories already writing themselves if that ever fucking happened.
Agreed.
And there's major lawsuits, so many. So it's like they would just need to do instead of doing that, they gotta find a way where they can shut down all the other apps and stuff on there besides like emergency, except using the phone app. Because most of these kids aren't using the phone as an actual phone. Like if you shut down this text messaging and all the other apps, but you can still use your phone as a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that will be the best solution.
Yeah, it would probably,
Yeah.
but like that also raises concerns. You know, that's technically a violation of privacy.
What, shutting down all of it? Like if you don't look
Well,
at it, that's not
because
privacy.
okay. For the record, there are privacy laws. I say that in massive ass air quotes because there are ways you can get around that. But like in terms of like shutting down like apps and stuff on someone else's phone, like parents can argue, whoa, you're gonna start looking at my kid's shit. What the fuck is the matter with you? Like, and I can see that argument too. Like that's yeah. So
I mean, I don't know. I feel like just having your phones be required to be put in a backpack or something is not all that terrible. Like they still have access to it, like in case of an emergency, but it's just like not on their person, like during class time.
Yeah, because I think one school's doing there's some little small pouch that it goes in. You can still have it in your backpack and stuff, but you just put it in that pouch, like as an added thing trying to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird too, cause like there's been well, actually, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna bring that up because that's fucking dumb. So, because that's expected. If you're a teenager, of course you're gonna be glued to your phone and telling them to put that shit away. Yeah, that's like talking to a.
Oh, they have that trouble now with some adults. So I mean,
Yeah.
No, you gotta get addicted to it because you start feeling like shit happens, especially when you're in high school, whatever. Random shit's just happening, and if you don't have your phone giving you updates, you got that FOMO, like, oh, anything can happen. You don't know what's happening, and you're kind of just addicted to like, I need this in my hand. I need to be accessed whenever, even if you don't even have that many friends. You
You
make
want
it
to know
seem
what's
like
going on with your friends. You don't want to be out of the loop.
exactly. If you're out, if you miss 1 second, why are you even showing up? Kind of like
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of boomery about this. I'm just like, it's only an hour. You don't need your phone. Just like, I don't know. If anything, I feel like, I don't know, the phone developers should just make like a new, instead of like airplane mode, it's like school mode. You can choose like 1 or 2 numbers for like your parents or emergency, whatever. Their calls come through, nothing else does. There we go. Elegant solution.
yeah, and then
Makes
maybe they
sense.
have like one channel for like school updates. So like kind of like this how like you have like the PA system. There's like a PA system app for your phone that's letting people know what's happening at school because schools, high school, junior high, they're pretty big, might be spread out, and then they can send this on there like, oh, hey, there's some issues happening in the gym that been worried about lockdown, and you get those updates, and you can call someone.
Well, and then I will say for like high schoolers too. Actually, you know what? I'm unboomerizing myself. There are high schoolers that like have jobs and aren't like at school all day and might like need their phone for like if their shift changes or like if they have to prepare to go like pick someone up after work because like they've got like a working parent and they have like a sibling or something. So I don't know.
No,
So
I agree with
basically,
you
we're
on
all
that, 'cause
saying,
it's like it's kind of more of an age thing too. Because if it's if you're dropping off your 6-year-old, your 6-year-old could probably tough it for an hour. Tough it through whatever activities are going, and then whenever they have their breaks or their recess type things, then give them back their phone to be able to talk to their parent, or if their parent's trying to message them. But if you're like in the older ages where you do have responsibilities or there's reasons that your family might need to reach out to you, you should still have access. But yeah, there should be regulations of try not to pull out in class. If you think you might need to, say something to the teacher. Say, hey, can I step out for a second? And, like, check my phone because I think my parents are texting me or something.
Yeah.
It's not that
I
big of
don't.
an issue if it's that, as long as you're not lying about it. Then yeah, you're going to screw it up for everybody else. But
I mean, obviously, this is like become an addiction or whatever. So maybe we should just work with addictions. It's time that's like how smokers they give them a smoke break. Maybe within each of the hour of
go
the
take your phone
period,
break.
you get 5 minutes. We're gonna stop here. You guys can check your phone, text all that shit. Then we're gonna resume it, and then in 20 minutes you'll get another 5 minutes to do
That's
this.
not a bad idea. Like it
But
seems
isn't
like
that just going to develop them into doing that in adulthood? So
Probably.
then we're all going to have to take social media breaks.
Dude, adults
Yeah,
do that
well, I
all the
mean,
fucking time anyway. There's you can't stop them from doing that anyway. Like I could tell you just how even some of the teachers like I'm like even my teachers are just all like, "Yep, phone." I see them on fucking Tinder. Like, I'm not shitting you.
You're at work. Get out of there.
Anyway, but like as much as I want to like harp on this, I know there are gonna be some people who are like, "Hey, Doug, how come you guys haven't talked about the big one, the big issue, what's going on in DC?" And I'm like,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
it's
Something
not
did
that.
happen in DC this week.
Well, I mean, to be fair, first of all, like, if you actually look into the whole thing, other than that one dumbass who threw a sandwich at a cop, like,
that was funny as
that was
fuck. He was
hilarious.
so slow.
And there was a
He was
Dude,
white
so
guy who
slow
said, "Fuck
running
him."
away.
So run
did you see the
alone.
team that went to arrest him?
Yeah,
He was
And
like,
they
he was
all
10 or
still
20.
didn't
that
catch
guy
him for
down
that
hard.
long.
He
But like,
turned himself in, and they still sent like a squad of 20 people to go and get him.
For
yeah.
a sandwich.
Yeah.
But look. Hey, Subway, eat fresh, right? Anyway, but like, here's if you actually look into what's going on. First of all, yes, DC is suing the Trump administration to get the military and stuff out of there. But second, like, if you actually look into Oh, they're preventing violent crime. No, they're not. Violent crime has been down for quite a bit now, and basically law enforcement's like basically both sides of the equation, like in terms of like law, military, etc. They're just working with each other to see, okay, how can we get rid of this or this or this. So I mean, am I concerned? When I first heard the announcement, I was concerned as shit. But like, is this going to set a dangerous precedent? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with the lawsuit because DC is not having it. At first, what was it? The mayor was okay with it. She's all like, I'm okay with it for the time being, but eventually I'm going to want them out. And to her credit, she followed through. She filed a lawsuit wanting them out. So, but like back to the guy that threw that sandwich because my God, was that funny. I mean, like, what the hell was he? What the hell was he expecting? Like, seriously, like,
To be fair, I'm pretty sure he was drunk.
Well,
there was no expecting if you were drunk.
And maybe he was using white guy privilege, I guess, as well. But like throwing the sandwich. I'm sure.
Well, and also he's a DC staffer, so there is some privilege in that.
Yeah,
he worked in the DOJ. So he kind of felt imposed to be like, fuck you. I work in the same areas as you.
I mean, he was definitely going to get chased. But the thing was that the problem is that how many people they went to chase after him off of this dumb thing. Like, if it was just one or two guys, like the guy who got hit and his partner, most people would just be like, okay, yeah, that's how most people would respond on a thing. But they had so many people chasing after this guy because these guys have nothing to do while they're patrolling these streets. You see like groups of 10 or 15 people waiting to pop off.
I will say this though. Janine Pirro, that fucking dumb bitch.
Oh,
that drunk bitch.
Framing it like it was a sandwich laced with like PCP and meth. And
She was saying it was an anthrax sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
As well as a missile that was gonna blow up. Like, how dare he assault a police officer with a sandwich? That sandwich could have hit him in the eye. And I'm just listening to that. I'm like, what the fuck? Lady, you dumb fucking cunt.
I'm just
She's
like,
just
how
because her wine bottle assaulted her this morning.
Yeah.
I would be more persuaded if she was like, this isn't fair to the sandwich. It had a family. That was a good damn sandwich.
I'm just like,
I might have listened to her. I could have been persuaded.
I'm just like, how is this person? How is she when she goes out to dinner? Like, if every time she made like a substitution, is this how she is? Is she gonna be kind of like how Jerry Stiller was on King of Queens when she was getting babysitted by Deacon and Kelly, and they got her a bad table, and he was like, "Why?" It's like, is this because we're black? This is how she is. That's that image.
Yes.
I feel like they put her in the position they have her so they could just seal her in a room after a while.
Did you see where she was making that statement? It looked like she was in a sealed room that was thrown out into the fucking phantom zone. Like, I was looking at that goddamn. I'm like, where are you?
It was like a weird underground bunker.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There may have been another rogue sandwich thrower nearby. She had to be in a safe location.
You know how like after the first administration of bad people, they try to rehabilitate themselves on Dancing with the Stars, aka Sean Spicer. I feel like after Pete Hegseth and Janine Pirro get out of the administration, they just put her on a sitcom called The Drunken Buddies. Like, I would watch that.
I wouldn't because Janine Pirro.
It'll be hilarious because it'll be so horrible.
Well,
to be fair, Spicer was entertaining in his job. It was fun to watch him just melt down.
Oh yeah, I would take Sean Spicer or Keller Levitt any day. Like
that was just that.
And that's sad. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking sad. What was that? What was in that sandwich? I'm curious. What kind? He must.
I mean, I saw it was tomato and lettuce. I think there was some onions, and then I think that was a sourdough bread. Just from the video.
There's probably bacon. You know how
Bacon.
unholy
It looked like
pork
a
is?
ham. It might have been a
We're
ham or
Christian
something.
country.
It's like he must not have been happy with that sandwich. He thought like I paid like I'm so sick of inflation. I paid $20 for this foot long sub. That's not even a foot long, and like I'm tired of the sandwich. Like he had to have had like some beef with that sandwich, and I mean because like
Are you sure it wasn't beef with paperwork? What if the whole day he had to do paperwork because of those officers specifically, which made him work late to get the sandwich? Then
I mean,
his pure rage might have been more than his hunger, and he needs to satiate that first.
I'm just like, what kind of sandwich is it? It's like, which sandwich shop would you be rushing to try to make sure, like, that's our sandwich? We can put it in a commercial, like Jimmy John's.
Oh, if it's Jimmy John's, we're on a commercial. We're getting
Mhm.
Danny
It's like,
DeVito's gonna be out there throwing sandwiches at bitches. It's
it's like, buy our sandwiches. It fights fascism. It's like, this should get people to buy some of our sandwiches finally. Fuck Cursey Jersey Mike.
I won't be surprised that if this dies down enough, Danny DeVito's gonna throw a Jimmy John sandwich at somebody. Or
You know what would be
Jersey
great?
Mike's or something. He's throwing it.
No, would have been great. This would have been perfect rehabilitation for Jared Fogle if this was Subway, and it would have been still looking good. Try to rehab that. The lame mistake.
Right. And with that being said, we're coming close to time. Thank you all for tuning in to Demo0Crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm repeating myself, but you all take care later on. Boop.